What's going on, people? So I snagged this from Twitter. Nintendo Life, I think, put this on Twitter, saying that Toy-Con, or the cardboard um, things for Nintendo Switch, increases the value of Nintendo by $1.4 billion. Say that one more again. Billion. You feel me? Billion. Fuck million. Billion. I don't know where they got that fucking figure from, but a full $1 billion. $1.4 billion for some cardboard. What? Bruh. The robot fucking cardboard is $80. And then the other cardboard is 70 fucking dollars. Fucking I can't even comprehend how that fucking works. Where are they getting that fucking 1.4 billion from? Um, I still don't physically understand this whole Labo or whatever the fuck you want to call this shit. I still don't get it. I mean, it's still to me one of the better learning tools for the piano thing. I get that it's a small piano, but still, that's the one thing about it I thought was really cool. Okay, that part could still be the potentially only good part of it, to me, my opinion. Um, but I mean, still, I get it. It's for children. Um, Slippery slope, Nintendo. Very slippery slope here. I get we're looking at big money, major money with these kind of predictions. I get that, but this is a very slippery slope. I mean, you're only gonna be 1 year into your Nintendo Switch releasing content like this. I find it funny that this launches on National Stoner Day. Not one person mentions that. Not one person. 420, National Smoke Up Day. You launch cardboard on National Smoke Up Day, National Stoners Day, whatever you want to call it, and you launch cardboard. The system isn't even a year old yet. It will be when this comes out. And you're like coming off of the worst system ever. I know the Virtual Boy is the worst console you've ever had, but it's not really a console. The Wii U is your worst console of all time. Didn't even bust 20 million units. You've got to be careful. You can't fall into the casual market and that's it. You have to appeal to everybody. I get that. But you also have to remember, you don't have the library right now. You're doing great with the indie titles. Although I still wish you had a lot more indie titles, like the main indie titles people know of. I wish you had a lot more of those. I wish you had Netflix, but for some reason you can't get Netflix. That I don't understand. Um, Again, I still think it's all because Netflix doesn't want the most money they could have. Um, you're not getting those big AAA titles that people have been begging for since the damn thing was announced. Uh, Excuse me, Overwatch. You're not getting that for some reason. Instead of going and kicking in Blizzard's fucking front door and throwing Nintendo dollars at them and saying make it happen, we're just not getting it. So, you know, like I said, I see here what's going down. You're like, this is a lot of money, and that's fine. Okay? And with this saying that, and you have other articles coming out saying that, you're not worried about the 4K or the VR, that's fine. I'm not either, because with the fact VR is not where it should be, and 4K being one of those things that's gonna be a flash by night type of deal, because there's already talks of, like, I think 8K, which is higher than 4K, and TV resolutions always going up instead of just staying at one particular thing at all times. And the fact that 3D TVs, like, literally was a blink and gone, and Sony, you dumbasses did do that. So I'm just saying, okay, you gotta remember that 3D televisions were a thing, and Sony, you did support that. Remember, 3D was something you put in your PS3s, and the 3D effects were better for the handhelds. I'm just pointing that out just to show you. I'm not upset. I'm just showing you how, you know, with all this going on, okay, you just gotta really be careful here because the Switch is still really, really new. Just really, really gotta be careful. All right. I hope everything works out. One of these comes with a game. That's the cheaper one. That's the $70 one. The $80 one, I don't think comes with a game. From what I'm hearing, it doesn't. It's just cardboard for $80. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I still think it's very funny that this says it's a $1.4 billion value being added to the Nintendo brand. I don't know where they're getting that number from, but okay. So, that's just my take on it. That's my take on it. That's how I see it. You can see it totally different. That's on you. And like I said, the best thing I took away from the whole thing was the little piano thing. I don't know how to play piano, but if this thing can teach you how to play, then the whole value is right there in it, okay? Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.